Well, hello everybody. Today I am continuing my quest for what my journal is going to be next year. I'll talk more about what I plan to do for journaling in December, maybe late November, whenever I make my decision and talk about it. But I have been looking at Hobonichi Weeks sized styled planners. This is the third. I've already looked at the Hobonichi Weeks like regular and at the Lauren Phelps Designs notebook. This is the third and final of those, unless you guys have a suggestion for one that I don't know about that I'm looking at. This is the 2024 Common Planner. The N2 sized is what they call it, the week size. Now, this is the one that she had for pre-order. I cannot figure out if she'll have any more of these available, but she does have the booklets, which are just planner pages from the front without all of the extra pages in the back. And those are currently ready to ship with her shop for $13. This one is the actual Common Planner with all of the extra pages that was $46. So I'm going to show you it. Like I said, I don't know if they're available. If you have better ideas than I do, let me know in the comments. But I bought this back in July, so I really, I almost forgot about it. So this is the caramel with the gold edges. I know the booklets they have currently are available in the caramel or the black covers. It's like that pretend leather, fake vegan leather, however you want to call it, cover. But they have this same color, just with the white edges, not the gold edges. It says 2024 Common Planner, and then it says full year, and it says 2024 N2H on the side, and on the back, Common Planner designed by Sterling Ink. Has the gold foil edges, and it has the 52 GSM Tomoe River paper, the new Tomoe River paper, and it's white as opposed to that kind of yellowish color you get with the Hobonichi. It has no holidays, no moon phases, and a minimalistic design. And then the grid is 3 by 4 millimeters. So it's not a square grid, it's kind of a rectangular grid. When you open it, you have this just creamy colored inside paper, like a little bit thicker. I wouldn't say cardstock, I would say like on the verge of cardstock. Then the front page says 2024 Common Planner. You have a perpetual calendar. You have a calendar overview with a grid on the bottom. And so the grid's only down here. And the calendar overview is January through December. It gives you a Monday start and it numbers each week for you so that you have the reference for that with 2024 on the top. Then you have a blank opening spread with the grid. Now the grid also has spots to divide it into thirds on the side, 1 and 2, and then a spot to divide it in the center along the top. Then you have your goal breakdown. You have room here you have 6 rows, and then each row is divided into a blank column: someday, 1 year, half year, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily. Then you have the quarterly spread. This is something I remember because I used the Common Planner in the B6 size for a good chunk of this year for work. Priorities, then the 3 months, January, February, March. It's quarterly, so you'll get each quarter. And then you have a calendar for each month running along the side, Monday through Wednesday, with the weekends highlighted for all 3 months with a space along the top and then space along the bottom. You have that for each quarter all at the front. And then you have your months. You start with December and you go all the way through until January of 2025. This is a 2024 planner. It's a Monday start. You have the days that bleed over into other months, slightly grayed out. And then you have the whole month. And again, the weeks are numbered down the side. And you have the whole thing is grid except for this very top part, margin, but you have grid down the side and grid along the bottom for notes. So you have every month here at the front. Again, no holidays, nothing like that, which I appreciate. And then you get into your weeks. Now, I had forgotten about this. I knew that they had weeks in the B6 planner, but I didn't realize they had weeks in this. I thought this was going to be more like the Lauren Phelps Designs notebook where it had months and then blank pages. This one, I think I'm going to compare them all, but currently I think this one might be in the highest in the running for my journal because it has the weeks that I like, but it has more pages since I didn't get the mega Hobonichi. Has date on the top. the month number, January. It's the month number, the month name and year, the number of the week. So this is week number 1. And then you have your weeks style layout here with a horizontal layout, Monday start with the date and the day on the side. And then it's all grid with a very light line for each one. And then you have the blank page on the other side, and there's a 1 here shaded in for the month, and it looks like that carries forward for all of the months. The thing I don't notice here is the little marks that divide this side into thirds, only the one in the center that gives it a center marking. And so you have all of your weeks together for the whole year from the first week of January, which starts on a Monday, which I find very cool for all of us Monday start people who love it, all the way through until the last week of December, which ends on Tuesday, and then the new year of 2025 starts on Wednesday. So it actually puts it here as January as opposed to December. But on any of the months where it says 2 months in it, it says 12 to 1 or whatever, another 8 to 9 here. And then this is actually week 1. So you get all the way, you get 53 weeks worth of planning here in this planner. I should also note this is not numbered. The numbering starts on the very next page, page 1. And then you get 369 pages blank. That's just the grid with the center marking along the top, and then the 2 sides, the 2 markings to divide it into thirds along the side on both pages. So a whole year plus worth of individual pages in the back. And then you have that same creamy paper, like creamy thicker paper in the back as like the book ending with Common Planner written on it. And that is the end. It supposedly lays flat because it's the lie flat binding, and it's doing pretty well. I think the biggest issue is that there's so many pages in it that even if it lies flat, you're going to get a bit of a bump. But it's really well made. I love the one that I used this last year. I used it for 2 full quarters, didn't have any problems with the spine breaking. I know some people said they had some trouble with it, but I had no problems with it. I like this a lot, and I really liked the other one. It just wasn't working for me as a work planner, but looking for a journal for the next year, I find that this could be the one. I'm not sure. I still need to think about it. I only just opened it today, so I have no idea. But I will be doing a comparison video of this one, the weeks, and the Lauren Phelps design. So if you have any other suggestions for a Hobonichi Weeks sized planner that I could look at for a comparison to potentially use as a journal for next year, let me know in the comments. Also, any other planners you'd like me to take a look at. I haven't been doing as many planner reviews this year because of my no-buy, so I won't be having as many giveaways in December, but I will be giving away the ones of these that I don't use for a journal, as well as a couple of other ones I have, so stay tuned for that as well. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. Did you get a sterling ink this year? I know last year it was slept on for some people, and then they found out later and weren't able to get it, but were you able to get one? And if you did, which size did you get? Let me know in the comments as well. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, friends, peace.